5 for the Raptors. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. And for the Pacers, Nesmith is out there with Nembhard. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Huff in at the center. And Doris, when you look around the league, there are still a handful of players coming along from off-season injury.
Yeah, and Kev, this is a very tough balance for coaches to have to navigate. You have to protect your guys that have a history of injury, but at the same time, it's eventually go time. We got to win games here.
Now here's Ingram. Pirtle sets the pick for Ingram. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Ingram.
Oh, you see Jakob Pirtle powering through the contact. Use that size, young sir.
Back to Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. Pass to Furphy. Now, here's Siakam. 4 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Pass to Quickly. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
First one falls for him. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with a maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Inside. Nice shot by Pirtle.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, "We'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute." Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now here's Ingram. He is a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Here's Huff, defended by Pirtle. There's the screen for 3, Siakam. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Boy, how far has the perimeter game of Siakam come? His rookie year, he made 1 3 all season. Remember that.
Now here's Ingram. Lays it up off the glass.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
Nembhard, the pass to Huff. Siakam against Barnes. Siakam inside. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
Barrett with the bounce pass. Ingram wide open. Sinks the triple. Ingram's got 5 now.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
Here's Huff, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I'll tell you, Pascal Siakam has shown he is more than capable of passing the rock.
Quickly looking it over. Here's Barrett. It's rebounded by Neesmith.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Count that bucket. 5 points in the game.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Now, here's Quickly. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Ingram passes to Pirtle. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Pass to Neesmith. There's a screen. There's Siakam. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Well, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Raptors?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Endorse the Raptors. It would seem further ahead defensively than they are at the offensive end.
Kevin, it's an organization that historically looks for size. They have a lot of length and athleticism. The ability to force turnovers and be disruptive is something they identify, and then they want to push in transition. They're actually an entertaining group.
And so it's Indiana with it after Toronto at the three-point. Pass to Furphy. Shoots over Ingram, and there are the Pacers with another bucket. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. It's a three-point game. Last time they met was in Toronto.
And they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
His three-pointers off the mark.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And that one, good. And that's now 10 points for Siakam.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Barnes looking around. Back to Barrett. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, there's a determination and sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact and he loves it.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. And that one falls for Barrett. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Shots good by Furphy.
And both teams here in a nice rhythm offensively, and that really says as much about the lack of D as it does either's O.
Now here's Ingram. 5 points in the game. Barnes kicks to Barrett. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barrett's got 6.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
McConnell a screen on Barrett. Nimhard for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And he gets the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 10. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Barnes passes to Quickly. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. Out to Ingram. The three. Siakam pulls it in. Pacers trail by 5. Nembhard is screen on Pirtle. Siakam's shot is off. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Quickly. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
That's about activity, determination, Quickly finishing strong.
Siakam outside. Pass to Furphy. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one. Raptors leading by 7. Pirtle kicks to Quickly. Outside Barrett. Barnes screen on Nembhard. Barrett for 3. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Pass to Furphy. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And the Pacers with possession here. The Raptors getting the bucket. Outside Barrett. Pass to Ingram. Nembhard against Barrett. Down low, Pirtle. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Connected to the game. Of course, that's one way to describe Jakob Pirtle.
Well, Pirtle is an exceptional screener. He loves to hit the glass. He's a very physical player. He's everything you want in a big.
And Indiana making a change here. Walker's checked in. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. On the free throw, no good.
Well, Jakob Pirtle, guys, may not be a stretch big, but what he does well is virtually everything else. He boards it, he plays incredible D, and he's a very good passer.
Now, here's Siakam. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboard. What a complete game for this guy.
And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor.
That free throw, good from Nembhard.
What you love about Andrew Nembhard is you can play him at either guard position. You know that defensively he is going to guard every single night. And maybe the best thing, guys, he is not afraid of big spots.
And both free throws good for Nembhard. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Abaji. With the floater, it's blocked.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here this summer.
Indiana making some changes. Potter's checked in, and it's Jackson in for Pascal Siakam. And Toronto also making a switch. Barnes is checked in. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. And here's McConnell. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Miami.
And the way he passed the basketball was also a major factor. He created a ton of opportunities for his teammates, guys. My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
Here's Shed. He's covered by McConnell. 13 feet away. The Pacers pull it in. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined to attack the rim.
You know, typically when you go that hard to the rack, you can make a living at the charity stripe, and that's exactly what happened.
Shot clock at 6. From the wing. And again, it's Indiana converting.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pacers trail by 7. Right side Jackson. 36 seconds left in the first. Shepard, that's good.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Here's Murray Boyd. Nothing on the board, and he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Here's Potter. And no good on the last second attempt this time. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for Toronto. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
They've got T.J. McConnell. Jackson is out there with Walker. Then there's Shepard. And it's Potter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Raptors leading by 4. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Walker after the Raptors pick up 2. McConnell in the corner. Misses off the right iron. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Walter. A 3-ball. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. McConnell passes to Shepard. Fires from deep. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Toronto leading by 9. Barnes against Jackson. Now here's Barnes. Defense right on him. Raptors need to get a shot on. From outside, off the mark. The Pacers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. McConnell passes to Shepard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Shepard's got 5. Toronto's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And it's Barnes at the elbow. And the dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
The Pacers breaking things through, coming out of the court. Let's turn it up.
About the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Neesmith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Murphy, no good. Raptors leading by 9. Here's Shed. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Celtics in Boston. Takes the 3. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Shed's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here is Neesmith. Now Siakam. 12 points for him. Here's Shed. Offline with his 3. Pacers trail by 12. Pass to McConnell. Siakam outside. To the paint. They swipe it. Here's Murray Boyle. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Barnes outside, out to the wing. Good on the three-point shot. Abaji's got his first 3 points of the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Pacers making a switch here. Buffs jacked in. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Look at Toronto. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And, of course, there's the Pacers. Just need to take it a game at a time.
And seeing where Indiana is, this is probably a season they can't get through quickly enough. It has been a disaster on all fronts.
And when that happens, the talk is already about what's going to change in the offseason. And the way things have gone, there's going to be plenty of that.
Ingram right side. 5 on the clock. It's blocked. Now, here's Siakam. 12 points for him. They set the pick. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For the Raptors, their last game a loss to the Boston Celtics. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Here's Neesmith. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Barnes against Siakam. Back to Neesmith. Three-pointer. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam.
Aaron Nesmith had his feet ready. His hands were ready to catch the basketball, and as soon as it touches his fingertips, he lets it fly.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 7, and Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Shepard's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. Barnes with it. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Quickly. From outside the arc. It's pulled in by Huff. Huff's got his 4th rebound in this one. McConnell passes to Huff. Now here's McConnell. Quickly covering. McConnell scanning the floor. Huff. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Back to Quickly. Ingram kicks to Quickly. Pass to Barrett. It's hauled in by Furphy. Pacers trail by 10. Shepard, the pass to Siakam. Over Quickly, and Siakam gets it to go on the assist from Shepard. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter. Ingram outside. The 3. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to McConnell. Now Siakam, covered by Barnes. Siakam's shot is off.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Ingram's got 9.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Here are your Indiana Pacemates. Get loud.
Indiana making some changes. Walker comes in for Shepard. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Nembhard finds Siakam. The shot from the low post is good. Siakam's got 6 here in this quarter. Raptors leading by 6. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Barrett. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Indiana's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Siakam outside. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Now, here's Quickly. 17 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
And here is Siakam. After R.J. Barrett hitting the 3. They set the screen. Walker, bounce pass. Another miss by Siakam.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Pass to Barrett. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, what you've seen from R.J. Barrett is attack mode. The coaching staff wants him to sustain this level of aggression.
Now, Siakam. It's up a 3. Another miss by Siakam. Raptors leading by 11. And here is Ingram. He's got 9. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Ingram's got 6 in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Indiana again missing. Toronto's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. The Pacers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Huff. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, right to the rim. If there's a size advantage, you attack immediately.
Quickly the pass to Pirtle. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Quickly against Nembhard. Here's Pirtle.
Well, the contact on Pirtle pretty clear there. The big man getting tough and gets the call.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Pirtle. Thompson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Both free throws good from Pirtle. 51 seconds left now here in the second. Nembhard, the pass to Huff. Indiana moving the ball around. Thompson sets the pick for Nembhard. No good from outside.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Here's Ingram. And the Raptors miss again. Pacers trail by 13. Huff passes to Siakam. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Quickly finds Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on Nembhard. Pass to Murray Boyle. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
On the court for the Pacers, number 29, Quentin Jackson.
With 1 on the clock. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that. Right when it expired.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Raptors ending the second quarter on a 15-6 run. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. And Coach, I heard you talking to your team about closing out on shooters. What were the breakdowns that stood out to you in the first half?
Well, a couple of times there was an offensive rebound and we just got to spray out and find shooters. That's one way that a lot of teams in the league are getting threes now. We just got to do a better job of finding those guys.
It's hard to be perfect. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
Checking out Toronto, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Indiana Pacers.
Number one goal in the offseason, get yourself some rim protectors. The guys you have cannot do it.
And credit their opponent for relentlessly exploiting that here. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And so here is Indiana, down by 15. So the Raptors 5 right now. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's quickly in at the point. Here's Nembhard. Money from the wing. Nembhard's got the first points of the second half here for the Pacers. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Barrett. Back to Pirtle. A three from Quickly. A second chance effort, and Pirtle lays it up and in. Pirtle's got 12.
Well, one thing you know about Jakob Pirtle, this guy never stops working. What a motor.
Nembhard, the pass to Huff, to the left wing. Now Nembhard, pass to Furphy. Shoots it up, and that's good for 2. 8 points for him.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
And here is Quickly. It's Barrett on the wing. Neesmith covering. Ingram outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by Neesmith.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. RJ Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player, he said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Back to you.
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Siakam outside. Back to Neesmith. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Furphy.
The length of Ingram, it really affects shooters.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Pirtle. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 5 assists in the game. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Furphy, no good.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Now coming onto the court.
And the numbers now for Pascal Siakam. His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging 22 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And Barnes sends it back.
Boy, big-time denial from Scotty Barnes. Use that frame to your advantage.
Siakam against Barnes. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Furphy. To the left side wing. Here's Siakam. And Barnes sends it back. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Raptors leading by 20. Outside, Barrett. Over Neesmith. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Siakam. 20 points for him. Another miss by Siakam.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Ingram finds quickly. Back to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. We've got a chance here, so let's now look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA, the league's stingiest teams. 5th, the Raptors.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Here's Nembhard. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Pass to Furphy. Siakam outside. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Nice shot by Pirtle.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Furphy. Now Neesmith takes a 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Quickly kicks to Barrett. Over Neesmith. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Nembhard, the pass to Huff. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's good. Barnes has got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Neesmith. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. It's good from long range.
Boy, Aaron
Stephen Naismith has put in the work on his shot, and it is paying dividends. That's a big-time bucket.
Pirtle dishes to Barrett. And he makes that one. Barrett's got 26.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting 43% for the game. Siakam for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Barrett, wide open, he fires. No good with the triple.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Here's Huff. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Pass to Nembhard. Here's the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 7.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Now Barrett from downtown. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Furphy. Indiana moving it around. Over to the wing. Here's Huff. For 3, Siakam. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Lets it go from deep, and Brandon Ingram hits from deep. Ingram's got 21 in the game.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
Here's Nembhard. He has 7. Drills it from outside.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Ingram outside. Back to Quickly. Pass to Barnes. From past the arc. And Emmanuel Quickly hits from deep. Quickly's got 9 points.
And Quickly with a big-time answer knocks down his own 3.
And here is Siakam. Covered by Barnes. Shoots from 12. And off the front iron, and in it goes. He's got 25.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or 2.
You know what time it is. Dance crew, everyone. Come on. Let me hear you.
Toronto's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Quickly against McConnell. Quickly the pass to Mamu Kalishvili. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, defenders just assume Quickly is going to shoot the basketball. He catches him off guard with a timely look.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Nembhard. Now here's McConnell for 3. Alter pulls it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Jackson looking it over to the middle. Wants to get it to McConnell and does. Over quickly. A shot by McConnell, no good.
Minutes remaining in the third.
Toronto shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Here's Murray Boyles, guarded by Jackson. Murray Boyles with the bucket.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Jackson. Hasn't made one yet. The shake and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, don't forget, Andrew Nembhard, 6'5". That little bit of contact will not deter him.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
.127 left in the third quarter, and it's the Raptors' ball. Here's Murray Boyle. Pass to Shed. 5 to shoot. And the Raptors tack on 2 more. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Jackson setting the pick here for Nembhard. Outside, Walker. Now Siakam. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And the Pacers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. McConnell passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Here's Murray Boyle. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Fires from way outside. You can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. Shepard out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. That's the Pacers' 5. And it's good, 2 points. Murray Boyles has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Toronto. Pass to Shepard. Walker with a screen for Shepard. They grab their own miss. Siakam outside. Over Barnes. Siakam misses.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Here's Murray Boyle. Barnes outside. Pass to Shed. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. McConnell passes to Shepard. There's the triple. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Raptors shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Here's Shed. Pass to Murray Boyles. To the inside, Barnes. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Now, here's McConnell. When it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league, Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with because these guys are all NBA players. But Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems, and he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good.
That free throw missing. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
And he's good on the second.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Here's Murray Boyles. Abaji can't get it to go. Shepard with the ball. Down low. Siakam passes to Shepard. And here's McConnell. Launches a three. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. Pass to Murray Boyles. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. That one doesn't drop. Jackson finds McConnell. Now Shepard. Siakam sets a screen for Shepard. Back to McConnell. Jackson with the screen. On the wing, Walker. Pass to Siakam. Tries again. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. That's 28 points for Siakam.
Wow, you see the mobility for a bigger guy. Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
It's good.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
McConnell passes to Siakam. Now Shepard. Pass to Jackson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
And he can't get the first one. The Pacers making a switch here. Huff's checked in. Dick's checked in for the Raptors. Good on the second free throw. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Murray Boyles. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Shed. There's the three. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Jackson, back to McConnell. Dick against Siakam. Lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area, does nice work there.
Pass to Shed. Here's Murray Boyles. Here's Shed. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jackson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Pass to Dick. Here's Murray Boyle. Greg, when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be the three-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate.
Now, here's McConnell. Jackson passes to Huff. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. And good that time. Siakam's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Here's Shed. There's a good screen. And the Raptors miss again.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Siakam inside. From 10 feet out. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Pass to Shed. Here's Murray Boyle. Covered by Siakam.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Nice move. Here's Huff. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. 2 shots. Jay Huff.
That one is off.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Some changes for Indiana. Furphy's checked in, and it's Neesmith in for Shepard. And the Raptors also making a change. Wasson's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Garrett Temple has checked in for the Raptors.
The line for the Raptors, Murray Boyle. At the line for one.
One shot.
Indiana's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Right block shot. Siakam misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And again, no good by Toronto. And Indiana shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Here's Huff. Back to Nembhard. Fires for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
And for the Raptors, their shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Murray Boyle. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. Well, we don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Here's Murray Boyle. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Over Siakam. Back to Temple. Here's Dick. The Pacers pull it in. Now Nembhard. Pass to Huff. Neesmith up top. Siakam looking around. And the three off target. Raptors leading by 22. Here's Temple. Here's Murray Boyle. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Well, this is what we talk about, the tale of two halves. He has been outstanding out of the break.
Here's Huff. Pass to Furphy. In the corner, it's Neesmith. Nembhard with it. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dick. Here's Temple. Back to Dick. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Now Nembhard. 1:56 left to play in the final quarter. For the three. Furphy, no good. The Raptors shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Here's Murray Boyle, covered by Siakam. Pass to Walter. Here's Temple. From deep. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for R.J. Barrett.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Here's Nembhard. 6 to shoot. And there are the Pacers with another bucket. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Temple. Pass to Murray Boyle. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Fires, high post. It's hauled in by Huff. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Brandon, hot shooting for you tonight. Where do you get that confidence level to take over like this?
Just coming in, working on my routine every single day. I think my teammates put me in a really, really good position to step in the shots and give me confidence on the basketball floor to shoot the ball and also give them the basketball to do whatever they want on the floor to create and make something happen. So confidence comes from my teammates.
And you've been a great teammate as well. Guys, back to you.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable.